Hello and welcome to HuniePop. I am RMP792, and this is actually the second time I've had to try and record this game. That's no fault of the game's, it's just the fact we had a power cut about 10 minutes into it, which mucked up my recording royally and, well, generally caused problems, so I've deleted the game that I started. But, anyway, back to the Let's Play in progress. Oh, why do I let you people talk me into this? To be fair, I had been considering doing this to continue my now officially annual tradition of doing a dating sim in the run-up to Valentine's Day. But still, this one was, to all intents and purposes, a request, or at the very least somebody commented to ask me if I was intending to do it. Had that person not said, I might have considered doing something else, but, well, this is the most popular dating sim on Steam at the moment, so yeah, I didn't really have a lot of choice, did I? So, as anybody who watches the channel regularly will know, I prefer to play as female characters where possible, so let's start a game as female. And hopefully I won't get a power cut this time.
Hi there.
And your voice is still kind of annoying.
Hello? Is anybody home?
Yeah, I just don't talk to many people.
Well, you're talking to a now, champ. My name is Kiyu. Nice to meet you.
So, hang on, so we have the slightly, yeah, that's an okay-ish thing. That's a bit of a stupid thing to say on a first meeting, and that makes you come across as a complete moron.
Nope, not like that at all. Look, girl, are you gonna be alright? Looks like you're having some trouble holding it together over there.
Yeah, no, I'm fine, really.
What do I mean? I mean, I can literally see you sweating through your shirt.
That obvious, huh?
I could see how uncomfortable you are right now from space. Wait. You know what? This might actually work. Yeah, oh man, this is your lucky day, sister. Listen, I gotta go, but we'll meet again real soon. Trust me. Night!
Okay, that was weird.
Hey you, rise and shine.
And I've got to say, that is the weirdest fairy fashion sense I've ever seen.
I said, get up!
And I've got to ask, why is it that nobody ever seems to be good at getting up in the morning? I am great at getting up in the morning. I wake up stupidly early, and I'm raring to go. Yo, this time last year, I was getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I would be able to record 3 hours of Let's Play footage before I even had to, leave my room. Now that was useful. But in these things, for some reason, everybody's always terrible at getting up. Yeah, I'm calling the police.
Chill out for a second. You'll be glad I showed up. Don't you recognize this adorable face? It's Kiyu from the bar.
With your now very, very anime hair.
Clever disguise, right? I can change my hair any color I want. It's pretty sweet. If you can't tell by now, I'm a fairy. Well, a love fairy to be exact.
Okay.
Good question. I'm glad you asked. You see, as a love fairy, it's my job to help poor gals like you out with the ladies. It's just what I do. I don't like to brag, but I'll have you know I have a very impressive track record. All of my previous clients are basically walking babe magnets now. You,
okay.
Let's just say you will be my greatest accomplishment yet.
That really sounds like a compliment, to be honest.
Man, you and all the questions. Can't a fairy just help a sister out?
No.
We need to get started right away. Tell me, how many dates have you been on? Oh my god, it's worse than I thought, isn't it? Alright, grab your shit. We're going on a date right now. Someone has to show you the ropes. I know a place nearby that's open pretty late. You'll love it. Or not, I don't care.
Yeah, because that's the right attitude you want at a date. You shouldn't care at all whether the other person actually likes where you're going. And I've already been through this bloody
I'll try
tutorial.
to make
So I'm afraid I'm going to speed through it.
this
Yes,
You
thank
earn-
you.
for a sec. Go.
So yes, this... Yeah. Oh, the orange one wants me to match.
See? Each of
Yes,
the-
thank you. As I say, I'm sorry, I can only go through this tutorial once
Sweet.
and actually listen to it
Alright.
because
the
it's
pink,
pretty
the hot-
straightforward.
the final unique and here. Like I said, you'll need. So go.
Yes, yes, yes. Match the teardrops. And give her the bear. Stuffed bear. Convert all broken heart into passion tokens. There we go.
Cool. There are. They. Oh. So you could. All right.
Yes, yes, yes,
I'll
yes.
let you. Oh.
Right, and now we match stuff. So yes, I have no idea what's going on with the power at the moment, because we had a power cut this morning at about 7 o'clock-ish, which was annoying. And we just had another one pretty recently, which mucked up my first recording of this. Which was deeply, deeply infuriating. Because it means I've got to play this blooming tutorial again. You know, if I could have gotten away with it, I would have, but unfortunately Fraps can be a wee bit finicky if it gets a sudden stop. Because personally, if I was designing a modern PC, I'd build in a capacitor of some description. You know, just something with a very, very short life that would basically provide an emergency backup. Bother. You know, just in case you get a sudden power cut, so it basically takes over for 10 minutes, say. You know, it doesn't have to be big, it just has to be enough for you to perform a clean shutdown. Without it... oh, there we go. Without us running into any issues. Also, that appears to be money,
Nice.
spelt in a very
See, I
weird
knew
way for
you
some
had it
reason.
in ya.
And you apparently get money for successfully completing a date. I can't help but think that's the wrong way around somehow. This is about where I got to when the power cut, by the way, so...
Oh shit! It's morning already? We are way behind schedule. Okay, check it out. I have one last thing to give you, and this is important. Introducing the latest in Love Fairy technology,
Yep.
the Honeybee 4.0.
Mm-hmm.
The Honeybee is an essential lifeline for any player on the go. It
Right.
automatically registers the info of new girls you meet and can even track their location. You can organize your inventory, buy new gifts, upgrade your traits. It's awesome. We don't have time to go over every feature, but you're a big girl. You can figure it out. To access the Honeybee, all you have to do is right-click at pretty much any time. Or if you're weird, you can use that button at the top of the screen.
Right.
Go ahead, break that bad boy open.
Okay, so in our inventory we appear to have... Right, so we have a porn mag and some tissues, because ha ha ha. We also have that stuffed bear, which somehow we always get back even
Okay,
if we
great.
use it.
I think that's
Which
it
is
for
weird.
now. Let's get out there and talk to some broads.
Right, yeah. Now the first time I did this, I clicked that about 5 times, but she just says the same thing every time. So instead, let's just move straight on to
That's
the
what
yeah,
I like
let's
to
do
hear.
this.
Now, if you want to meet a hot chick, you gotta go where the hot chicks are.
And that's where the power
I've done
cut.
some scouting, and I have a few ideas of where to start. It depends what type of girls you're into. We can check out the university, the mall, the gym, the park, or the nearby cafe. What'll it be?
Should we start with the university? I have no idea. University
Good
it
choice,
is.
rookie. Couldn't have picked it better myself. All right, ready? Get your game
Please
face
don't,
on.
patronize me like that. At least it seems to save regularly.
Oh,
Good
Miss Hunie,
lord.
I'm glad I ran into you. Have you had a chance to grade our exams yet?
That's a teacher?
Remind me what that was on again?
You know, the conservation of whatever you call it.
Oh, yeah. I think those are on my desk. Somewhere.
Oh, okay. Do you know when you might be able to get them back to us?
Later. Next week, probably. I'm sure you did fine, Tiffany.
You think? I hope so. I don't know, I was having trouble with some of the material. Do you know what we're going over next week? I'd like to try and get a head start this time.
Next week? I don't know yet. Actually, I have a pounding headache right now. Can we do this later, please?
Yeah, okay. Sorry to bother you, Miss Yumi.
No, it's fine. I'll talk to you later.
I'm sorry. That?
Whoa, is this chick serious? That schoolgirl uniform is a little on the nose, don't you think? She's
Well, at least
cute,
you're pointing
though.
out how.
Blonde too, so bonus points.
Is that a particular
Don't
perk?
worry. They can't see or hear me. I'm just a figment of your imagination.
Helpful.
Plot twist. Nah, I'm crazy real. I just hid myself from everyone so I can give you advice on the sidelines.
Thanks for that.
This is your classic girl next door situation. She's nice, so don't say anything to scare her off. But don't be afraid to take a chance.
Okay, so we have creepy option, something a normal person would say, and I find that creepy. It could just be the whole British thing. We are really not very forward. Well, unless we've been drinking, and then we're complete morons. But yeah, we are. Yeah, as a culture, we are very shy and reserved. So, where do you find the student union?
I sure do. I know this place inside and out. You go past the building here and take a left at the fountain. You can't miss it. I haven't seen you around here before. Are you starting this semester?
I was thinking about it.
Of course. This place is awesome. My professors are the best.
Sorry, am I holding you up?
No, don't worry about it. I'm all done with classes for now. My name is Tiffany, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
I am a
You
person
seem like
with
a cool
literally
girl.
no name.
Hopefully I'll see you around campus.
No way! You did it! Well, with my help, of course.
You did
I gotta
nothing!
admit, I did not expect you to pull that off. Beginner's luck. Don't let it go to your head. By the way, that other chick that was here just a second ago, since she was in range, the honeybee started tracking her location too. So after you're done
That's
here
a bit
with
creepy.
this girl, you can go catch up with her too. Just bust out the honeybee and check out the girl finder screen. I'm pumped. You pumped? Yeah, you're pumped. Go get 'em. I'll be around if you need me. What am I saying? Of course you need me.
I find this really bizarre. I mean, yeah. This probably isn't aimed at me. Most desired trait, flirtation, okay. Loves academy gifts, unique gift type cheerleader. Rave and scuba, breakfast and candy. Yeah, isn't the whole being obsessed with chocolate thing a cliche? I'll have to ask Martin. Favorite drink, lemon drop, alcohol tolerance, normal. I'm sorry, am I the only one who finds this thing really creepy? So I can select what they... Yeah, I find this all a bit creepy. Practically done all the work for us. Yes, well. So, should we buy something? I have no idea. Some leg warmers. What? That's just weird. I'm sorry, that's very bizarre. Some rave sticks. Right. Yes, to me this is all very strange. Well, it seemed to imply she liked rave stuff, so let's have some glow sticks. I have no idea if they'll be useful, but... let's talk with her.
Something on your mind?
And I've just gained some of whatever that is. So, what do you study?
Well, I haven't really decided on a major yet, so I'm just getting my core classes out of the way.
You've learned her education. What? So, hang on. The full extent of talking to her is asking one question.
Question time. What's your idea of, like, the perfect date?
Well, I'm an old school romantic, so I don't know. Well, I like the dinner. The moonlit walk on the beach is a bit much. So, yeah, spend some time with...
You're such a liar.
What? Eh? What was wrong with that? What's the thing that's going down? Okay. Yeah, okay, let's...
Sure, sounds like fun. Ready to go?
Okay, that was really easy. I'm pretty sure it's not actually that easy in the real world. I don't claim to know much, but...
I'm
What
really
in the
glad
hell?
you asked me out this morning.
Hang on. Hiking and she's wearing that. What country is this? Yeah, so I think she has a particular preference for the orange ones, so they're more effective.
Yeah!
And apparently the greens are reasonably good too. Well, that could just be because I was getting 4 there. There is a match there, but ideally... I might just line up a few more oranges. Just hit a bunch of them at once. But I can't see... Okay, no. Didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Dear. Is there a time limit, by the way, or what? No, okay. Yes, I'm pretty sure this isn't how the real world works, somehow. Because this time last year, I did Roommates, which was actually pretty good, because as it was all about conversation and well-written characters. This does not appear to be about well-written characters so far. Can anybody see an obvious one that I'm just missing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Because I'm having to look much further afield than I'm used to in these kind of games, because you can actually move stuff across whole rows. Which is useful, I suppose. I'm still wondering why on earth she's wearing that for what appears to be a hike. You know, unless you're in an improbably warm country. You know, where that kind of thing is necessary whenever you go outside. Okay, the only match that I can see obviously is that. Bad idea. So there's probably a really obvious one that I'm just not seeing. I suspect I'm going to run out of interesting things to say in the commentary for this. Because at the end of the... Oh, that's a bit counterintuitive, isn't it? Yeah.
Seriously?
Wow, that was a really negative one.
Awesome!
Still, I got rid of a few of the hearts, I suppose. Okay, we've got enough sentiment to do that. That makes life a little bit easier. Get rid of some of the broken hearts. What? Seriously? Oh, I ran out of moves.
Sorry, but I think I'd like to go now.
Yay. Right, so I ran out of moves, okay. As suspected, I am terrible at dating. Well, let's just talk to her then.
Bacon.
Okay. Well, I know what she studies, so where does she hang out?
But I kinda just like to hang out around campus. All I can think about is food.
Okay, so she needs some food. Can I give her some food? Okay, well, let's look specifically and figure out what kind of food she likes. Breakfast and candy. Some heart candies, apps, and some pancakes. Let us give her some pancakes.
So good. What do you want to know about me?
I'm running. Yep.
I could swear I've already told you that.
Yeah, you have, but I'm not asking you how much you weigh because, frankly, that's a bit creepy and weird. Okay, so is there any point hanging around here at the moment? Given that, I managed to mess up that first date. In fact, probably not.
Audrey is gonna be so jealous. I'm so bad, I know. I've been curious what you think about this.
Right.
What are your thoughts on school? I mean, going to college.
Okay, let's say I really like it.
I know, right? There's something about the academic setting that I love.
Okay, there's still not really much I can do at this
I am
point.
so hungry right now.
You could buy your own food, you know. Right, well, by the looks of it, there's not really much else I can do here. So it might be time to... Okay. Every day more challenging than the last. If you don't improve your traits, you're going to blow it. Okay. Right. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do here, so let's go somewhere else.
Shit, is it that time already? Oops.
Yeah, as I say, this is a... Yep, they're not exactly bothering with any kind of characterization or actually talking to these people.
Good morning, Aiko.
Oh, hey, Belly.
What's wrong? Seems like something's bothering you.
Yeah, life.
How are classes going?
I don't want to talk about that.
I also cannot
I
believe
think
that
I
is
have
meant
just
to
the
be
thing.
a lecturer.
I'm headed to the beach to work on a few poses. You should join me. Nothing like a little exercise to melt that stress away.
Not today. I'm just not feeling it.
Will I at least be seeing you this weekend at the studio?
I'll be there. I don't think I have anything else going on for once.
Great! Can't wait. See you there.
Asian chicks? Don't even get me started. I have like the worst case of yellow fever ever.
Oh,
Ever.
it's
Like a yellow plague.
am I the only one who finds that just
This
a
is a type of
teensy bit
plague. She's
racist?
kind of in a shitty mood, so say something stupid to try and cheer her up. It doesn't matter what. The stupider, the better.
Okay. I'm sorry. So we have the answer that you'd probably expect from a very cliche goth. The weirdest opening line I have ever heard. And just a bizarre line that, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go with.
No, I like the birds.
Okay, middle one because it's less creepy. Yo, so you looked a little bummed out
Oh,
over here.
no, I'm good. I'm just trying to relax. Enjoy a little downtime between classes. I teach up at UOG. You know the place? It's like the only university in the city for some reason.
A lot of cities only have one university. Admittedly, the one I went, the city I went to university in has, I think it's just 2. Oh yeah, what do you teach? Or how about? Oh yeah, let's just
Well,
go with
I'm
basic
supposed to
rather
be a
than.
physics professor. Let's just leave it at that. I'm glad you came over here. I needed a good laugh. The kids call me Miss Yumi, but you can call me Aiko.
fair enough. I still maintain those shorts are really, really bloody short. You know, especially for someone who's meant to be a teacher. And you throw in the crop top and you just look at it and go, huh? Let's have a conversation.
How do you define happiness?
Oh, har, har, har. Well,
Yeah,
achieving your
I
goals.
had you figured like that.
Apparently that's not an answer she liked.
Yes.
Who would ever say that? You'd have to be a complete moron to say something like that because you'd just get punched. And you deserve it.
Sleeping. No, wait. Gambling.
She likes to gamble, okay. Well,
you,
let's...
ma'am, have got yourself a date.
Yeah, because it's that easy, and that's not weird at all. This is by far one of the strangest things I've played in a...
Look
well,
at this.
ever.
We've got the whole ring to ourselves.
That's what you go ice skating in? Okay, so there's no time limit, but there is a move limit. So... start with that. Okay.
Not bad.
Well, that went quite well. I'm running out of moves. I need to aim for the bells, don't I? See there. Because problem is, half of this is, of course, luck. Unless, of course, the initial grid pattern is predetermined, which it could be. I'm not saying it... you know, I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it isn't, because I'd have to do a whole bunch of repeat playthroughs to find out, and... well, frankly, it would require a level of effort that I'm probably not willing to put in. Okay, come on, something obvious. And I'm down to 6 more moves. But I can get rid of those broken hearts. Only 4 more moves. I can. No? Okay. 3 more moves. Unfortunately, we're probably going to fail this, because... okay. We're still running out of moves, unfortunately. One more move in order to actually win this. I suspect we're going to fail again. Because... one bonus move. And we are hideously close. Okay, okay. Let's look at the board. Okay, nowhere to get any more reds in a line, unfortunately, so we're probably going to have to settle for this green. That could not have been any closer if we'd tried.
About time a woman who knows what she's doing shows up in my life.
Okay. So yes, her date attire. Gold Chateau outfit, okay. New message apparently. Okay, so what do we know about her? Unique gift type, Japan. Loves toys, okay. Unique gift Japan. Let's buy that. Likes fruit and veg. Enjoys sake because she is apparently the biggest stereotype I've ever seen. And still apparently likes toys, but I didn't see any obvious ones in the store. Unless you can scroll down, which apparently you can't. Sports, dancer, 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 garden, yoga, baking. Nope, so nothing there. So likes fruit and veg, so have a pineapple. Because just handing over a whole pineapple to a random person isn't weird at all. And let's buy some sake.
God, you're so racist.
Yeah! And...
Pretty good. Thanks. What? Yeah! This ought to make things fun.
yeah, because it's not like you should be drinking sake in the middle of the afternoon or anything. Either way, looking at my time, that's probably a decent point to end this first video. And god, this game is weird. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.